We are looking at some of the closely contested races as we near the 2018 midterm elections. In Ohio, we saw a dramatic swing towards Republicans in the 2016 presidential election. Donald Trump beat Hillary Clinton by 8 percentage points after President Obama won it by 3 points in 2012. This November, 10 Democratic seats are up for grabs in states that President Trump won, one of them in Ohio. Incumbent Democrat Senator Sherrod Brown is running for re-election and seeking a third term. Jeremy Pelzer, politics reporter for Cleveland.com, is in Columbus, Ohio, and joins us now to chat about this. Okay, so Congressman Jim Renacci, he's leading the GOP candidate to challenge Sherrod Brown at this point. Do you think he really has a chance?
It's so early, it remains to be seen, but right now it seems that he's going to give Sherrod Brown a race, certainly in November. He's taken pains to ally himself with Donald Trump, and like many other races nationwide, it'll be largely a referendum on Trump, I think.
You say a referendum on Trump. I'm curious how President Trump at this point is viewed in Ohio, and do you think that his image could have an impact on this race?
Obviously, Ohio is a strong manufacturing state, and recently in recent polls, Donald Trump has been doing fairly better than in other states around the Midwest. However, he has slipped somewhat, and I think this November it's not going to be as much of a liability to be associated with Donald Trump as it would be in certainly other states.
So how crucial is Brown's re-election if Democrats have any hope of keeping Ohio competitive in 2020, rebuilding perhaps this Midwestern blue wall that fell to Trump in 2016?
Oh, if Sherrod Brown loses, then you have Democrats all around Ohio losing. And if you have Sherrod Brown losing, you have a lot of other Senate candidates around the country losing, especially because Sherrod Brown has taken pains to ally himself with Donald Trump on trade and protectionist issues and tariffs. So it's a big issue that he's actually allied himself with Trump on. And if he loses, I think that's going to be a bellwether for a lot of other races, both in Ohio and around the country.
So what issues would you say really resonates? You mentioned this is a manufacturing state, but what are Ohio voters really concerned about this election cycle?
Anyone you talk to, the number one issue is jobs and the economy. Certainly the steel tariffs here already have brought back some steel jobs, but of course there's a lot of service and economy jobs here too. And outside of Columbus, there is a lot of work to be done in the economy in Ohio, and I think people will be taking that into consideration when they go vote this November.
And we know there's a special election for Ohio's 12th Congressional District. It's going to be held in August. This comes after the resignation of the Republican there, Pat Tiberi. Do Democrats have a shot at taking this one?
They think they do. They think they do. It's on paper, it's a Jon Ossoff type district. It's suburban, it's wealthy, it's white. But at the same time, it's also been in Republican hands for a long, long time. So I think even Democrats would admit that it's an uphill battle. But certainly they are not counting themselves out. And it's not out of the realm of possibility. But a lot of things will have to go right for them.
So, Jeremy, we saw Republican Rick Saccone struggle in that special election in Pennsylvania. And despite there are these historically strong Republican support in this area, do you think that there's a sense we're going to see a repeat of that in Ohio?
The difference between District 18 in Pennsylvania and the 12th district here, it's a little bit different because there's a stronger Democratic tradition in the 18th district in Pennsylvania compared to the 12th district. There is a lot of similarities, though, too. You know, you have a Democratic base that's going to come out to vote. You're going to have a little fewer, bit less union support in Ohio's district. So again, it's going to be much tougher to win the 12th district than the 18th district. But who knows? Who knows?
It's a good point. You never know in politics these days. I want to thank you so much, Jeremy Pelzer, for giving us a little primer on Ohio elections. Thank you.
Pleasure's mine. Thank you.